the second Pyramid War bad. That one almost decimated the planet. If you go to Egypt and stick your hand deep in the sands, eventually you're going to come up with balls of glass. How can you get glass and sand? 3,000 plus degree temperatures. You see how when you look at Earth, like from Google Earth, you see a lot of those big deserts going across? People say, oh, that's just natural geological formations over time. This has become an arid desert. No, that's war. You go to Mohenjo-Daro in the Indus Valley, what are you going to see there? Dead bodies still in the streets from thousands of years ago, still holding hands, never been scavenged. The buildings that they lived in turned to glass. How can that be? We're talking about 3,000 plus degree temperature weapons fire. We're talking about this war that happened in the ancient past. Amun-Ra wanted to continue he started the first war to take over the earth early because he didn't want to wait for his processional period to rule. And then this is the guy who says, you must say amen after everything. You say amen. Everything you give thanks for, you're saying amen to him. So when you say amen, you're thanking him, by the way. A brutal killing guy. But anyway, so he says, it's a fact. He started one war to take over early, which he won. Yeah. He then started a second war to stay in power. And in that second war, he escaped. He was almost killed. But he left his kingship and the finances of the kingdom to the Ra-Kam. And R-A-K-A-M, but that translates into modern words. Kam translates into childs. So now you translate Ra, childs, Ra, childs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it's, I don't know if I really want to brain capacity can handle that right now to be talking about that. But that's what the podcast was supposed to be about. Eventually, we really going to go down the rabbit hole and really talk about that type of stuff. But I do believe that, like, fuck it, let's talk about it now. I do believe that there was a war, or whatever you want to call it, and there were people here before us that weren't what we are now, obviously, but alien war happened and they killed everything. The world was destroyed and they rebuilt. And I feel like that's really where, like, a certain group of people that don't look like that, certain group of people that think they're in power for some reason, automatically just, oh yeah, we I'm not gonna say the name, but there's a group of people on Earth now that feels as though that they were in power from just some odd reason. They thought they were just better than everybody. They're the same color as of this. I think originally, if there were people here on Earth, it was more of like a Avatar situation. The Avatar movie with the blue people. Now, I have reason to believe that. I'm not gonna go that deep, but I feel like another group of aliens came. They was known for destroying planets, taking over, destroying planets. They came here, tried to take over, but we fought back. But the world was destroyed and it was rebuilt, and eventually, you'll need people to build and blah blah blah. So they ended up inbreeding and trying to make slave people to build and all. That's where the pyramids and all that stuff came from. And to Adam and Eve, yeah, I don't know. It's that's what I think. I really think that it wasn't, oh, we just came from Adam and Eve, and I believe that story, but I don't think it was just like, oh, we all came from two people. They just kept having kids, having kids. We will all be all fucked up. That's why you're not allowed to inbreed. So clearly that can't be the case, right? It had to have been something else. Like, it had to be something else. I don't know. It had to be more to it than just that. Okay? We're going to